Controller. Alright. Guess I'm playing now. Ooh. Alright. Hey, what's up, Jelly Tastes Good and Hermione Everdeen? How are you guys doing? Like your name, Jelly Tastes Good. Luckily for me, I had breakfast this morning, so I'm not feeling too hungry after reading your name. Also, what's up, your milk? We got the early birds coming to the show. How are you guys doing? Yeah, the plan today is to do some Genshin events, or there's only one Genshin event I have to do. I'm not sure how long it's gonna take, but we're gonna do that, and then we're gonna do Legend of Zelda. This time I fixed the audio issue with the Nintendo Switch. I actually have it on right now. I just don't, like, you guys can hear it in the background, right? Yeah, that little clicking that you guys heard just now. I just have it on by default, so that way when I switch to it, I should be able to play right away. And we've been helping this guy 3 days in a row. Today's the third day. Easy quest at least, I don't have to do any battle. Good, how about you? I'm good, just tired, how about you? I'm doing great. I woke up this morning, obviously. And what did I do? Yeah, I woke up this morning, took a shower, made myself a sandwich, had a cookie too. Actually, haven't finished the cookie, I have it right next to me. That's like a, what do you call it? A brown butter chocolate cookie. Pretty good. It's really good. Just has a lot of chocolate in it. But yeah, after having all that food and everything, I am ready to go. I'm feeling like I have a lot of energy for now. Okay, when sending the parts into the front field, don't add more fuel. When sending the parts into the field, again, remember to add less fuel, more fuel. Hammer it in the middle really hard. Hammer it in the middle and work your way to the edges. The thing aside, I must fix a ruler, blah blah blah. Yeah, this is the third day I had this freaking commission. Easier for this team, because this is my companionship team. So I just need the experience points from it. And I'll be honest with you guys, I have not been playing Genshin on the computer, on mobile too much. I've mainly been playing Honkai Star Rail and Legends of Zelda. I mean, I still try to play
going off on your own.
as often as I can, but because I've only been playing on PlayStation, I've only been able to claim the rewards on the top, because if you buy the battle pass, right, and you buy it like on mobile, and if you go on PlayStation, you're not able to claim the stuff on the bottom because you bought the thing on mobile, which is weird. But this is how long I have not been playing on computer and mobile. So now I can claim all that. So we need ingenuity. We need elegance. Elegance. Confirm. We just have a few more to go. And how many days? 5 days. Oh my gosh. Wow. I've been slacking. Hopefully, okay, make a total of 50 wishes. It wants me to make a few more wishes. Man, I don't think that's worth it, but I'll try to get this one. I'll try to get that one, and then see how much.
Take prisoners.
Yeah, I have 5 more days. I don't think I'm gonna get the battle pass rewards unless I do the weekly rewards on top of that. Oh man, I'm not gonna be able to beat them with Dea. Actually, wait. Depending on the enemies, yes, I can beat them. even though he has fire shield, I can do this. He just needs to... Yep. I just needed him to take out the bitch mage's fire shield. Impregnable defense. This one might take a little bit.
Following orders. Look alive.
Really gotta take care of this girl first. Man, I really want to farm Day of the Artifact, but I want to really use my resin to farm other things. Like, farm boss materials for other characters. Because I want to be able to use other characters in the future. Because, like, I have enough, like, boss materials to upgrade, like, I don't know, like 6 other characters I haven't even touched. But I'm trying to do it for everybody, so that way, if the time comes where we want to level them up, I can. Quit hitting that. It's probably the most time-consuming quest here is.
Where do you think you're going?
In a day it takes forever.
You're dead meat!
Perfect. Okay, come out. The weasel thief. Okay. Easy one to and today's daily commission. Yeah, I'm gonna have to look at the weekly rewards for the battle pass. Because I got a lot to make up for. Especially since I haven't been playing Genshin as actively as I should be. You know what really puzzles me? You know those 3 different holes, right? How they move around? Like, what's moving them? Never thought about that till now. I just focused on trying to get the weasel thief. And I never really thought about who the freak is taking. Like, who's in there? In the empty ones. Okay, we're just gonna try to do this as fast as we can, so we're gonna do this solo. Normally I like to do this in co-op, but because I want to get to playing Legend of Zelda, I want to just use my resin and get out.
Let it be known that divinity is mine!
Teamwork is teamwork!
We'll have order!
Grow, grow, grow! The Temple of Wisdom! Now you shall perish! Illusion shattered!
Gather! I am the The all-knowing God! Burn to oblivion! Solidify!
Adventure time!
Kneel!
Shine down!
Stabilize!
Perfect.
Absurd!
Oh wow.
Solidify! Tremble! Gather! Reality is pain!
Oh, I just realized, guys, that my game audio is super loud. Sorry about that.
Stabilize!
I'm gonna go fix that like after I beat this guy.
Good riddance, cruel world!
Grow!
Solidify!
Go to this guy.
I see everything!
Not possible. Order guide you. Gather.
I'm going in! There is no escape! Torn to oblivion!
I was destined for more.
Alright, now calm down. Hold up, guys. I just realized that's like super loud for you. So let me turn it down probably this much. 10 should be enough, right? Is there ways I can make it? Alright. Elemental Mastery. Leave. Alright, let's get rid of the other world boss, which is right over here. This is the newest one.
Illusion shattered!
Stabilize.
Make yourselves at home! Let's make her look. Shine down! Commit it to memory!
Gather.
Let's light it up! Let's make her look. Grow!
Solidify.
Commit it to memory! Illusion shattered. Share my knowledge. Now you shall perish. Everybody stand back!
I will have order.
Take! There is no escape!
All this.
Torn to oblivion! Illusion shattered! I'm going in!
Order guide you. Solidify.
I see everything! There is no escape! Inazuma shines eternal! Shine down!
Nothing to stabilize. I will have order.
Make yourselves at home! Illusion shattered!
Oh wow, he died in one shot. That's alright.
There is no escape! Hey! Torn to oblivion!
Let's go to Nalia Inazuma. I'm gonna fight Raiden Shogun. Cancel. Oh, wasn't trying to do that. I'm trying to cancel. We're gonna cancel that just by going to this arena pot. Hey, what's up, Luke Resin? It's been a while. How are you doing?
This realm is true.
Oh wow, my D-Luke is at level 9.
If you ever...
Yeah, what we're planning on doing today, Luke Rosin, is basically just doing the, what do you call it? The events? Not events, but event. This one, I have not done this at all. So I'll be doing that. And then I'll be heading over to Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. Anyways, we're gonna go all the way to Inazuma. Right now we're trying to use our resin on the world bosses first. Kinda tired, been busy on work late, couldn't watch streams. Yeah, no worries, no worries. If you gotta rest, you gotta rest. That is way more important. Cause I almost I play almost every day, so there's always a chance to come to future streams for sure. Anyways, let me go back to single player. Starts.
I see everything.
Oh my god, that's scary. You tap her one time and she like teleports in your face.
This is order.
This may hurt a little.
Solidify.
Ah man, that
The eye
sucks.
sweeps the land. Illusion shattered. Shattered.
The Temple of Wisdom.
Inazuma shines eternal. There is no escape.
Committed to memory.
Inferior.
Everybody stand
Inferior.
back.
I will have order.
Illusion shattered.
This may hurt a little.
Lightning falls on the land of eternity.
Solidify.
Now you shall perish.
No.
Is eternal. Shine down.
This
Can I beat her? Nope, that completely missed.
There is no escape.
stabilize.
Nothing like literally close to nothing.
Purge all obstacles. Torn to oblivion. Witness the final calamity. There is no escape.
Whoa.
Purge all obstacles. Inferior.
I'm too afraid to use Venom because I feel he's gonna be a one tap prayer.
Perish.
Grow.
Ha, ha.
Got her out of the way. Now we just gotta fight Signora. Right now I'm just focusing on basically the Sumeru bosses and the what do you call them? And the Inazuma bosses. Kind of don't have enough time anymore to farm all bosses every single week. Cancel starts.
Shine down. You're trembling. Is it the cold or just cowardice? Yeah.
Yeah, my healing isn't too great for Bennett right now because I took off some artifacts and put it on one of my other characters I built, which is Rosaria.
Now you shall perish. Presumptuous.
Order guide.
The Tsaritsa's benevolence has no place for transgressors. Light it up!
Everybody stand back.
Illusion shattered.
Solidify.
Oh wow, he's got like no ER at all. Tap.
Everyone hold it.
There is no escape.
Stabilize.
Make yourselves at home. Committed to memory.
Torn to oblivion.
And then she's gonna teleport back.
Illusion
Yep,
shattered.
I knew it.
I'm going in.
I will have order.
Grow. Yeah.
Now you shall perish.
Oh no, not like that.
Oh, I never asked for redemption.
She teleports a lot. That's like the only annoying part for me. Ooh. Oh yeah. Alright, I guess I'm done doing that. Oh, it looks like I will get level 49. Alright, now we're gonna do events now, guys. We can do this and just take care of all of them. Oh wow. This one is a multi-quest, huh? Hopefully this won't take too long. I'm sure I could probably get faster if I skip dialogue, but I'd like to know what happens. Because sometimes, events are relevant to the story, like the Starfeller event in 1 point whatever freaking update it was. Paimon seems to recall some baldness at the top of your head and a haughty disposition. But Paimon didn't expect you to get the chaplet so easily, though it was mostly thanks to our help, hee. Bob mentioned the trifles of the past no more, Pale Floater. The thing of the greatest importance, the reason why we were able to claim the chaplet so easily, was because I am a fairy worthy of the twin horn chaplet, hence everything fell into place as it was meant to be. Perhaps I was fated to bear this crown from the very day of my birth. Bragging loudly, I see. Hey, what's up, Zervon? Elder Zervon, what brings you here? Just seeing if our newest Bloomguard is fulfilling her duties. Duties? Oh no, did you think claiming such a title would bring you nothing but fame and fortune, Sodosh? Impossible, I am no parry of rank ignorance. The duties I have not been neglected. Indeed, I have also performed the necessary feats to be worthy of my accolades. Though the flashing flames might steal your attention, a gradual trickle of enduring devotion may also be worthy of praise. In the time you have spent away from us, there have been countless parry who, though unable to ever gain the title of Bloomguard, still contribute to our greater community with quite dignity. I thought that you would perform some deeds that would prove your worthiness of the title of Bloomguard. As it turns out, however, it seems you've just been idling about. Hey, saying she does nothing is going too far. Sodosh is already pretty great, right? Well, I mean... How do I stop being so strict? I did not mean to neglect my duty, it's just that the responsibilities of the Bloomguard weren't fully detailed by the Order of Skeptic. It is a parry tradition after all. Trying to learn it from humans is pure folly. Though you haven't earned the approval of the Carverina, you remain a young parry in times like these. It's best to direct and consult me for guidance. Ask for your guidance directly, Elder, but no, the chaplet possesses a great deal of knowledge. I need to put contemplative for a moment before I am greeted with answers. Zervon is right here. She even said that if we have questions, she will answer. We don't even need to go hunting for details anymore. From Paimon and Arukubox deep adventuring experience, chances like this are pretty few. You'll regret not taking this opportunity. I doubt not my elder's sincerity. It's just I heard from the Order of Skeptic say that only the answers one finds themselves are worth any merit. Isn't that something someone else told you as well? The Order of Skeptics even constantly makes mistakes in its official documents. Yeah, when we went to find Ashu, the truth was entirely different what they had down in their archives. They don't even know what's going on. Indeed, you offer truth in your insides. It is not the Pale Floater. I am no longer the soulless servant before. With the Carverina's approval, I must act with maturity and live up to the title of Bloomguard. Zervon, I mean Elder Zervon, what are the exact obligations of the Bloomguard I must fulfill? I beg of you, enlighten me. Though I have been neglectful in the past, I will do my utmost now to remedy my failings. Well, Paimon didn't expect Celeste to be so obedient. What happened? Paimon feels a little touched. What do you mean? You're telling her to do that? Haha, well, your words give me confidence. The Bloomguard's duties are vast and may take days and nights to recall their totality. However, considering that you have spent far more time with the humans than those of your own kind, let's start with something simple. As for all those who bear the title of Bloomguard, extraordinary competence and keen insight are necessities. I've already prepared 6 training tasks, with 3 meant to test flying skills, and the other 3, well, they'll need Solas to clear out some potential threats. This training sounds kind of familiar. Sounds familiar. It is familiar. Isn't this just something we do all the time? In the talk, Pale Floater, as long as I successfully finish these missions, my elder must concede that I am worthy and prepared for the mantle of the Bloomguard. Though it sounds simple, these are all tests delivered unto me by my elder. I must unleash my fullest effort when dealing with them. Very good, very good. Conveniently, Solas, Znopti, and her companion are here. There is a task you can help with her successfully complete. It is no hard matter, though, as you know, Solas has been close to the Order of Skeptics and humans while drifting further from the parry traditions. I would like to ask you to serve as an audience and listen to Solosh recount the past. A Bloomguard should naturally be able to speak of historical events, yes? Of course. If all we need to do is hear Solosh tell your story, it does sound pretty simple. Then I leave this to you two. As for the training that Solosh must complete by herself, I will let her know momentarily. You two merely need to accompany her. Alright. Seems like Zurban had his training regimen all planned out a long time ago. Guess Jolos was always going to have to do these things, huh? And this is a side that Dado has always favored me. The Naughty and Palefleur bear witness to my heroic feats. During the Tranquil Trail trial, Solosh will need to use the Dorota fruit and the Curios scattered nearby to pursue your uninvited guests. So we're just going to bomb them in their sleep. Okay, so it looks like we have to destroy those purple barrels. A very special flower that can split large freeze, smashing through all demons of death. Oh wow. Okay. So we guess I gotta lead them into it, I guess. Well, I can't tilt it, that's the annoying thing, I guess. Hey, what's up, Jason Long? Are you free to play? No, I am not free to play. You're wondering how not free to play I am? Let's see. I do have all the characters in the game, as you can tell. And if you look at my Raiden, you'll see that she's at a pretty high constellation. So nope, I am not a free to play. Yeah, sorry I didn't say hi earlier. I was very focused on trying to figure out how to kill these guys over here, because I have not done this thing at all. Opponents repelled. Like I don't really get how this works. Yes, yeah, that doesn't do any damage. So I guess I have to use Thought Trial, redo that. What about you? Okay. So they take a predetermined path and I just gotta hit them. Like that. Okay, that makes sense. It's like they don't even get phased at all. This one, I gotta hit that. To be honest, I'm not really too sure how I'm supposed to get these guys right here. That doesn't really make sense to me. They're done. Perfect. And this one I'm kind of confused about because doesn't look like I can get them. Got them. See, yeah, if I could turn it, that would make sense. A very special flower that can split while you're smashing through all demons of dev along with other obstacles in a straight line. Light up the campfire. Campfire? What are you talking about? Oh, these things. To be honest, I'm not sure what that does. Oh, it leads them to it? Thanks for the tips. I was not going to figure that out for a long while. Destroy the boxes and barrels. Oh, these ones. Head to the specified location. Okay. How are you though? So I'm assuming you play Genshin a lot, right? Especially with the tips that you gave. How long have you been playing Genshin? If you look at my character, right? If you go to Amber, which you probably got on the first day of playing, I got her on 9/27/2020, which is the first day I started playing Genshin. Which is, yeah, that's also the first day Genshin got released on the North American servers. Head to the specified location, complete the trial. Recently though, I've been playing Honkai Star Rail and find the correct location to restore the remnants. Follow the memory and look for the correct location. Follow the memory. Okay. Wait, what? Find the correct location to restore the randomness. I mean, this looks like it. But probably from like... Oh. Okay. I gotta find the right altitude, I guess. This one. Do it like... that. That was it? Okay. Is this the last stop for our first day? We're pretty familiar with this place, seeing how we've been here plenty of times. If the pale floater is so confident, then why not swap roles with me? I will play the audience. You be the speaker. Yeah, let's give it a try. Here comes Paimon. Oh, is Paimon gonna do it? Okay. The place before us is covered with flowers and flowing water is the Volukasha Oasis. This place doesn't have a right. This place isn't affected by the demons of death and is the home of the Perry. There are many Perry here. The best among them is one called Zervon. Solis, you were born here too, right? Though you were different from the other Perry. For example, while the other Perry only sound kind of weird when they speak, you sound really weird. You all came from the same water, but why is it that only you are so strange? Hey. Paimon's not lying. When you were speaking to the Order Skeptic, your words were kind of weird. Well, the Skeptic themselves sounded weird too, so there's that. Your opponent thought all the other Perry were going to be exactly like you. In fact, Paimon was worried about that until we finally got to the Lucas Oasis and met Zervon. Then we found out that you are like, how should Paimon put this? You have a particular way of speaking to the Order of Skeptics, right? It seems that the Order of Skeptics had too much of an influence on her. I will not deny that. Thing is, you have no obligation or objections. Paimon will keep going. There is a big stump in the Rolukusha Aces. Pale Floater, you absolute. It's Harvish. Blah, blah, blah. I don't even know how to say that. Paimon remembers you saying that the sun is also a god and that the Peri have a deep relationship with it. Though these are indeed the facts, letting the Pale Floater describe them would be too unflattering. I shall resume the role of the speaker. Alright, but Paimon thought she was making it easy to innocent. Regardless, 500 years ago, our great god gave all to quell the disaster afflicting this place. As such, all the Amrita here is the last gift from the divine. Nourished by the Amrita, the Harvest Goptam and the Peri emerged, the eldest of the Peri, and my elder is Zervon. My birth came much later, so I was not a personal witness to those events. I heard my elder speak of it, but Elder Zervon was clearly associated with the Order of Skeptics when they were first established, but after my birth, all contact seemed to be lost between them. Though my elder has long stated that the importance of Peri tradition, she rarely mentions the past in detail when she speaks with me. Instead, it was the Order of Skeptics, who enthusiastically shared the result of their historical research with me and approved of my wish to follow in the footsteps of the divine bird. And so after that, you slowly drifted away from the other Peri and learned your strange way of speaking from the Order of Skeptics? Oh, I suppose that can be seen as correct, objectively speaking. It sounds like a rebellious phase. A rebellious phase. I heard that humans in the Order of Skeptics mentioned something about this. They said that the research in the forest experienced a Sa-Yavara life or something like that. Is this rebellious phase a similar thing that humans progress through? Maybe you can think of it as a necessary process for growth. It's not entirely like that. The Sa-Yavara life that the researchers experienced, in fact, Paimon's heard that plenty of human children experience it. Generally, kids going through a rebellious phase will resist the care of their parents and try to assert their independence. That's what Paimon heard anyway. Just like you did. My past has little to do with my present. Whatever can be said, I have now returned to the Orokusha Oasis and earned the Karina's favor. You're amazing, Solosh. Never mind, Pale Floater, it means nothing to be patronized by one as immature as you. That's all for today, Yadnapti. Do you or the Pale Floater wish to ask anything? Speaking of, are the Peri and Arana related in any way? That's a really great question, actually. Because the Peri and Arana are both small, but are so capable of great things. You describe your adventures with the Arana and the other Arana to Solosh. How very important a festival appears to be, and I heard my elder mention it once, but only thought of it as a little more than a joyful gathering for the Arana. But if the Arana have their own day, why do we Peri possess nothing of equivalence? I must mention to my elder. Why do you want a Peri festival? Is it because you want to eat lots of tasty snacks during a festival? Of course not. The Peri festival should have humans offerings, their odes, and songs as well. I get to choose the best singer by the lot. That doesn't sound like a festival at all. Well, not for the attending humans. Anyways, it's more like a high-pressure competition. But it is an enjoyable celebration for me, yes. Hence, I believe my elder also enjoys such an occasion. Perhaps Zervon is right. For Solosh to become a so-called Boonguard, she might need a bit more training. Alright, let's go to the next area. Alright, can we teleport there? Yes, we can. Guess we're talking some more. So all of this is for Solosh's personal growth. It appears that the first part of your training went well. You could say so. Yeah, maybe it was a bit too easy for Solosh. Then I look forward to seeing her coming performance. Alright, Arukubox, listen to Solosh tell stories. It turns out that Solosh went through a rebellious phase. Speak no more of this. Anyhow, I finally shed that stage of my life. The important thing is that I, with my Znupti and the Pale Floater, recalled the history following the rebirth of the Pari and spoke of the familiars of the forest and their special festival. The fact that we as Peri do not have such a celebration of our own makes me troubled. Do you not feel the same way, Elder? If it were up to me, we should let humans attend the Peri festival and hear from them the praises they sing for the Peri. Afterward, I shall pick the best singer. To my knowledge, Festival Utsava is not a day to be so willfully and wastefully spent. Paimon always thought Solosh's desire to get humans to record her deeds was different from other Peri. It is also the influence of the Order of Skeptics. That is the very reason why recalling and pondering the past is significant. Whatever happens, I look forward to seeing her coming performance. Alright, so we go to another location. Hopefully this isn't too long. I'm trying to get through this as fast as I can, but we're already at 45 minutes. An interpret impulse, Solos must reach the destination within time limit. The more time Solos has left upon completion, the more valid Corolla you'll attain, the higher your challenge score will be. During the trial, get close to glowing reefs to borrow the power and sprint forward. Okay, this is pretty similar to the gliding event that we do in Mondstadt. Looks like we're going into like a straight line. I guess this what happens when you try to do these events last second. You just have a buttload of work to do. At least it isn't too difficult, at least for this part. Alright, cool. Leave trial. Do the next one. That is below. We gotta do a map thing again. Alright, begin trial. Alright, let's look at this. I think I gotta take a step back. Alright, I guess we got this right here. Sorry, I gotta charge my phone. Yeah, no worries, no worries. Thank you for coming by, Jason Leong. Wait, Paimon remembers this place. We've been here before. It does leave an impression. It sure scared Paimon pretty good, yep. Paimon remembers that Solar said this window got sealed here because it was unlucky. Though, what does it have to do with Solar's training? Does Zervan actually mean to say, haha, behold Solar, behold the fate of the unfortunate? My elder is no parry of such idle nature. Back to the topic, though I did not elaborate on the window in detail when we passed through here earlier. The catastrophe that caused it should be familiar to you. The one that happened 500 years ago. Indeed. The window must have been frozen in an instant, as it has been crystallized. Its form remains in perpetuity. It's as if it would start burrowing through the earth again once unsealed. This moment will be frozen in time. Paimon doesn't want to end up like that. You say what happened to the one that happened in an instant. Oh, no. Just thinking of it scares Paimon. I won't let that happen. Yeah, Paimon won't let something so horrible happen to Arukubox either. Then you should think as Perry. During those days of ruin, many species and races, including the Perry, gave their lives. Sometimes even things more precious than their lives. Their sacrifices are why we were spared from facing the same irrevocable fate. And just so, as I was not there to witness, the the catastrophe. When this land faces danger once again, I must take action. Then, from what you're saying, this Wena is even older than you are, which should also make it your elder. However, it will not be returning to life. It has been sealed and is crystallized safe for centuries. Perhaps the only fate that awaits it is gradual dissolution. With how severe the loss of life was during the catastrophe, the Wena, like countless other unfortunate souls, were frozen at the moment that the calamity struck. But many more suffered even graver fates than this poor fool before us, for they had already worn away beneath the grinding passing of time itself. To this day, nothing remains of it, not memory nor memorial. This one before us only lingers because of its immense size and the fact that it has been hidden away in the cave from the glaring eye of the sun and lashing winds, thus the intactness of its condition. However, no being on this land can overcome time, not even remains and huts will endure. One day there will be nothing left of it either. That sounds kind of sad, not having any trace that shows you lived once. The records here left by humans should have something relating to the Wena. I presume such a thing is rare for humans, no? From what I heard from my elder, aside from the Order of Skeptics, there were also researchers from the force here seeking inquiry. Though some humans believe that the Secta Wena is the completed state of a quicksand eel, to hold such theories and assumptions makes one worry for contents recorded by these humans. That information is not reliable at all. Think, these records are obviously false, yet you still enthusiastically found a human to serve as your Yasnapti. Maybe before this crystal is entirely corroded, the poems and odes dedicated to you will have changed beyond our recognition. Maybe the Bloomguard mentioned in the odes might not be pink or cute, but instead have a rough but reliable exterior, a mild and respectful personality, an act of rationality and calmness. That sounds a lot like the idolize image of a guardian. Hey, what's up, Angus? How are you doing? But that sounds nothing like you, Solish. Yeah, what we're trying to do, we're trying to complete this event, and then we're just gonna head into possibly Legend of Zelda. Hopefully this doesn't take too long. Absolutely not. Wait, I believe I understand what my elder desires. She must be reminding me to find a better way to record my deeds. My elder does possess foresight indeed. I must offer her my deepest thanks. Myron doesn't think she meant that. Over here, are we talking to her again? Looks like we are. So much dialogue. But I'll get through all of it. Looks like you successfully completed your training. Oh, we got it done, but Sodosh? After seeing that the crystallized Wena, she said with real sincerity that even though it had existed for centuries, one day it would so disappear without a trace. And then immediately afterward, when we mentioned that her odes might be distorted as well, her mood changed instantly. But of course, my deeds, I mean, the deeds of us perish should be eternal. How can such a thing be compared to that which might part into dust and ash? If something cannot be recorded properly, then there must be something wrong with the method. You wish to remind me of this fact, which is why you sent me to view the crystallized Wena. Am I right, Elder Zervan? Oh, that's the way you see it. Interesting. Do you care nothing for the renown of the Peri? If you're speaking of renown in the way humans understand it, not so much. Whatever you say, the present-day members of the Order of Skeptics are so very dull. Hey, what's up, Gaming Street? Alright, didn't you get here before? Or did you just get here just now? I forgot. Of course, if there was any more interesting individuals like Arukubox and Paimon, then that would be different case entirely. A compliment from Zervan. Thanks, appreciate the praise, Elder. Can interesting be considered a compliment? Oh, hold, you can't call her Elder. So there's no need to be stingy. Zervan is the eldest here, so us calling her Elder is reasonable, right? Alright, enough idle chatter. If Soda still thinks so highly of this human notion of renown, then the training that comes next might be just right. Alright, I await your good news. So are we fighting humans now? Maybe, actually. Oof. Everything's fine. How are you, Gaming Street? Good, thanks for asking. Nice, nice. Everybody just chilling? Relaxing? How excited are you guys for the 3.7? I'm pretty excited. Although I'll be waiting a lot longer compared to other
Shine down.
people.
Solidify.
Because I'll be wishing for Kazuha's weapon.
Committed to memory.
Illusion shattered. There is no escape.
Bro didn't do the event yet? He was playing Zelda and Honkai Star Rail. Yep, I've been playing Honkai Star Rail and Zelda. I mean, it didn't seem like an important event aside from the rewards.
I see everything.
And from looking at the story, it looks like we're just... This looks like character development for Solos, for whatever reason. I can't say I'm excited for the next version. What do you mean? Let's see. Enraged flower. See, I like how it doesn't show the freaking fire pit thing. Imagine if all Haley-Shiro camps were this complex in the beginning. Let's see. Take care of that. We're gonna wait till this guy aligns over here. Nope, that's not gonna work. I think what I'm gonna have to do... Got you. Gotta get this guy. Perfect. Now this, I'm not sure how this will go, but we'll see. Wagyu beef is a Genshin character. What's a Genshin character from Monster? Venti? Venti? Nope, Mona because of wine. I'm very confused what you guys are talking about. Let's see, what should I do over here? Oh, this! Nope, never mind, just kidding. That's not a fire pit. Let's see how this goes. I'm not really sure what that does. So, I guess that worked? Nope. What about this? I am so confused by that. What? Bennett. So I gotta break those things. That's kind of weird. Opponents repelled. Where's the other opponents? There's two more, right? Oh, there they are. What the heck? By the way, did you do the Spiral Abyss yet? Did I? I don't think I did. Nope, I did not. When does that end? That ends 15 days and 14 hours until the Abyss moon resets. Looks like it reset just recently, right? So nope, I have not done it. Man, we've been playing this for over an hour doing that event. I mean, not the full hour doing the event since I did do some daily commissions and whatever. But for what it is, I feel like it's too long. Since it's not really super important, it's more like recounting events more than anything. Begin trial. Okay, so... Trying to think. 1, 2... What do those thorns remind me of? Three. Yep, right here. Probably this thing right here? Oh, okay. By the way, what part are you excited for about in the next version? Probably the most excited thing. I'm more excited probably for the Mario Maker event because that thing has a lot of shenanigans that make it fun. Like, because like the fact that you can just play other people's mats no matter how infuriating it is, it's like it's pretty satisfying when you beat them, or it's pretty funny when you see somebody try to beat it. So that's probably the thing I'm looking forward to most. Which some people are and some people are, but I'm one of those people that are. This makes me want to download Genshin again. Hey, what's up, Ice? How are you doing? Nah, bro, it's Genshin Impact. Now you wrote Lex's forecast, so it didn't get highlighted. Hey, isn't this the place we passed by looking for Mihir? Although Mihir shouldn't be here right now, right? All those thorns, they should be Mihir's companions. They look pretty good. Speaking of which, they helped us a lot. Pale Flutter, did you forget all that I have accomplished? No way, you might complain a lot, but you do care about your people, right? What did you do, Solis? I can't seem to recall. Solis is the hero of the story. How can you be so forgetful, Yaznopti? I punish you with the task of several more odes. Ah, Paimon knew it. You got a big bark to go with your soft heart. Malicious slander. I was only here because I wished to earn the chaplet. If the elder hadn't made me come, Well, whatever you say, Mihir's part of the reason you even managed to reclaim the Twin Horn Challenge. Shouldn't you thank her for that at least? Herba, for such a figure, only staying and still struggling thusly, I say she would only be worth any merit after another 10 cleansing pilgrimage. 10 is way too many. Wait a minute, on the second thought, Paimon thinks it wouldn't be too hard. The path really isn't that long. Yeah, maybe we use it as exercise every now and then again. From the name, Paimon thought we would be walking for 10 days and nights. As it turns out, we didn't even need to go that far. The shortness of this trial is making Paimon suspicious. If it was as long as the Oceanide's pilgrimage, then perhaps I would respect her. As it stands now, I can only state that the distance of the cleansing pilgrimage suits me here. The Oceanide's pilgrimage? After the catastrophe, a great number of Oceanids came from Fontaine to Simaru, with the path they walked becoming their so-called holy path. Strange, why would the Oceanids need to come to Sumeru? Pilgrimage? A pilgrimage for what? Okay, so this is important. Okay, so this is actually something that we have never heard of. Could it be for the Right, Solar said that the Harvey Stockholm was the god that let the prairie be born. If honor is a big deal here, then the thing most deserving of it is definitely Harvard. I have no idea how to say that. But what's the potential relationship between the Oceanides and the Harvey Stockholm? I don't even know. Don't tell Paimon the ocean needs and periods are like distantly related. Looking at you carefully, Paimon's really beginning to see the resemblance. Oh, that's right, they're born of water, so I guess I can see why. Paimon hasn't discovered any world-shaking secret, has she? Maybe a bit. The slander flows from your lips again, Pale Flood. I know nothing of any Oceanid. You're probably right. So let's just say that distant Oceanids need to travel for their pilgrimage is far longer than Mihir's cleansing. So if that's true, does that mean Oceanids are stronger than the Peri? Is Solish admitting defeat? Well, what? I didn't mean that. In all seriousness, the cleansing pilgrimage is not actually tied to distance. It is more of a symbolic affair, showcasing a rise and return to form. That sounds impressive, but regardless, it is irrational to brush all Peri as lesser than Oceanids, and not because of any bias I may or may not have regarding Mihir. Speaking of which, why does Zervon say that the next part of training was just right for Solish? It doesn't look like anything special here. Also, Mihir's missing too. Though if she were here, Solish probably wouldn't talk to her probably either. They are pretty different in a lot of ways. One is round and the other is pricky. Yeah, but that's not what Paimon wants to say. That fool, if her existence and efforts over these centuries are forgotten, then what was it all for? Maybe that's the question that Zervon wants Solish to think about. It seems that Solish still needs some time. Alright, now we go back to Zervon and then talk about things, blah blah blah. I get the pattern now. I ate Taki ice cream and lip gloss all together. Why lip gloss? Try to make your stomach glossy.
Even in the absence of rain.
Why are you guys talking about lip gloss? Eating lip gloss.
Wait, you understand? So, demonstration is not required.
Zervon. Without knowing the training has progressed to its later half, how are things going? You can say we're hitting our stride. Though when Solish tells the stories, there really seems to be some self-reflection happening. Dialogue is a good way for Solish to learn, especially us, the people she's talking to are more interested than those of the Order of Skeptics. Although you are being arbitrary, Arukubox is remarkable as nothing, but not all the Order of Skeptic members are. Perhaps they do have monetary instances of virtue between sessions of flattery and deception. I see you still need convincing. We will let our witnesses Arukubox and Paimon give a review regarding your performance. Of course, that is after you finish your recounting. Head to the specified location and complete the trial. Yeah, so many trials. So this one is a... How many have I done? Oh my gosh. Okay, so I've gotten a great deal done. Oh no, I have not gotten a great deal done. Whatever, we'll just do all this garbage. Once we start doing it, like complete all the dialogue, we can just breeze through everything else. At least. So weird, I'm not even doing anything. I'm just going straight in the line. I guess they're trying to make it easy as possible for people that have hard time navigating through the air. Alright, exit. Is this quest only unlocked after you beat like Sumeta's quest or something?
Clear skies can do nothing to hide the brilliance of lightning. Divine bolts can strike even in the absence of rain. Do you see that tree?
Begin trial. Probably closer, right? getting closer. We're like sorta close. Up. Right here, okay. So much space to look at. I drew Dongheng for like 2 hours, but you did not demonstrate. And I'm interested in Dongheng. You've been drawing him for 2 hours. Are you still working on him? It's so quiet, no one's here. Even if Rashnu was here, it should still be quite quiet. Yeah, but if she was here, we would need to talk softer. She always has a sleepy look on her face, and she didn't seem too happy when we woke her using the Cory drums. Telling her that the quieter someone is, the worse it gets when they get angry. Who knows what Lanchu is when she's enraged? And should that be true, Maya's Napti is the one we should fear the most, yes? Oh, Paimon knows her the best. Though Autofa isn't one for talking, she is still super nice, right? I am about to get mad for real. Rar. See, not scary at all. Very well, let us refocus. As you behold, this tree is called Barsum, and Lashnu is its familiar, though she is absent right now. And nothing. There's nothing more to say of Ranchu and the Barsum. Feels like you're hiding something, right? About the Cory drums. Hiding? Absurd. As for the drums, haven't you already seen them in use? Speaking of which, Paimon remembers Ranchu saying that she's the one who threw the Cory drums everywhere. That really surprised Nasajuna. If Paimon recalls, you were really nervous then and didn't respond to Nasajuna's questioning. The way it looks now, the Order Sketches archives were really off the mark. Though playing the drums did wake Rashnu. Paimon seems to understand why Zervan doesn't trust the current Order of Sketches sync. Slush, do they really help? The clues they gave are all half-truths at best. The current generation of the Order of Sketches indeed does have some lacking members, but like a tree, no matter how many leaves first, there will always be some that will shrivel and die. Once these leaves break and scatter, those that will remain, they will be the ones that can be relied on. Yes. How did the Order of Sketches become like this? I also want to know that. It is because I have been with the Order of Sketches too long that I grew unable to discern their gradual changes. Only when I began to speak with you and other outsiders did I realize the Order of Sketches had changed. It has been a few hundred years. Besides their name being the same, they must have cycled through a few generations of different members already. Well, the fame I seek and the fame I wish for the Yasnapti, Elijah, for me, also rewrote into this, with everything changed, carrying only a hollow title for others to recall. Is that why my elder wishes I had learned? No, it shouldn't be. But, Solis, there's no need to be down. Maybe Zoran didn't mean that. Seeing Solis so depressed makes Paimon feel like she did something wrong. Maybe we should have Zoran cheer her up. Okay, so we're going back to the lady. Arukubox, what if the person who has the most points at the end of the month wins the giveaway? Do they win 2 Welkins? 2 Welkins? I'm only giving out 1 Welkin, right? That's what the thing says, right? Yeah, let me look at the description because you're saying 2 Welkins, right? I might have to lower the requirement on tickets because whatever is in the description is how the tickets are going to be dispensed, I guess you could say. Anyways, let me go look at the description really quick since you're talking about that. Let's see. There is no purchase necessary. By simply entering my stream raffle, which costs 1,000 loyalty points or credits, which you can earn during stream. The winner will randomly be chosen on May 31st, 2023, or whenever I have a Genshin meal as a single. Looks like I'm only giving a single. Yeah, I'm only giving away a single, but from the looks of it, it does not look like anybody has gotten a single ticket yet. But it's only been like 2 weeks. So let's see. But yeah, if nobody gets a ticket and doesn't win, then I'll probably just pick the person with the highest amount of points. But remember, whoever has a ticket and gets randomly chosen that has a ticket will be the one prioritized. So even if you have 10,000 points and you haven't bought a single ticket, then that will not count as a win. Versus somebody who's only had 1,000 tickets, but spent it on, not 1,000 tickets, but you get the point. If you use your loyalty points to buy the tickets that's been advertised throughout the stream, then that gives you the priority to have a chance at winning the welcome room. So I'm looking at whoever has tickets over points, but if nobody has any tickets, then I will look at the points, if that makes sense. But from the looks of things, I think I will have to lower the requirement for retaining the tickets for next month. I just don't feel like editing it for this month, since this month is a trial run. But if nobody gets a ticket, then I'll prioritize the one who has the most points. Oh, that's how it works now. Yeah, the reason why I have it like this is because I kind of find, yeah, I think it's unfair, right, for people like the biggest advantage for people in the past that came to my stream is if my stream time worked for their time zone, right? And obviously we already know that not everybody can watch my stream every single time I stream. So the person who's able to come to all my streams has the biggest advantage, which also lessens the chance of anybody else winning. So to give some advantage to people, you can spend your points on tickets, which basically is, it's like a raffle thing. You just buy a raffle ticket. And you can buy multiple tickets, so it does give advantage to people who come to the stream often, but it still gives a chance for people who don't come to the stream often to win something. But that's how I'm doing it, if you're wondering. But from the looks of things, I might have to lower the cost, or maybe increase the rate on which you earn points in stream. So that's what I'm trying to figure out this month. And then next month I'll adjust the changes if need be. Not sure if that makes sense, but if you read the description, it should be more clear than what I said. I'm not too sure. Also, though, you appear weary. Did you find any obstacle to your progress? Should we call it an obstacle or a sense of confusion? But yeah, thanks for asking. Definitely want to confirm things for you, especially if you're confused. I see. However, the records of humans deviating from actual reality isn't anything new. They are a forgetful and prejudiced people after all. Considering how vast and complex the affairs of the world generally are, observers might be able to get an overview of the major details, but not be able to grasp the minutiae. Those present during said affairs might be direct witnesses, but find themselves unable to move beyond their personal subjectivity. This doesn't very feel comforting. Also, you wish for me to provide some words to say, Solosh? Did you forget that this is part of your training? To be able to overcome problems by oneself, that's the point of training, right? I guess that makes it. Guesses that makes sense. Thanks for the info. Yeah, no worries, no worries. Happy to confirm things. If Solosh cannot meet this task successfully, then all that can be said is she is worthy of the title of Bloomguard and will not be able to bear the weight of the Twin Horn Chaplet. Yeah. If you want to know the details of the event, definitely read the description, because if you're not in Discord or whatever, even if you get the tickets or whatever, you will not be counted as a winner. So definitely check the rules. If you're looking to win. Will you take my chaplet from me? As for the punishment for failure, I suppose you will discover that yourself, should you truly fail. Hold up, I gotta bump my nose. Oh yeah. If Zelda doesn't want to be bald, she better try extra hard now. Looks like we're doing some more fighting. Hopefully this should be not the last one. I think after this one it should be the last one. Man, these events do take quite a while. What time is it right now? 12:13. Oh wait, I gotta burn this stuff first. Perfect. Burn this first. This one I gotta really time it, huh? Or maybe I just have to burn them with that. But I can probably get them in one go if I hit them right here. Oh, I missed. Got you. Perfect. And then for this one, this should be fairly easy, I guess. I don't know why this does this to them, but it works. Head over here. Get them all in one go. And that should be everybody, right? Alright, head to the specified location and complete the trial. This should be the last trial now, finally. Hopefully. Oh, I have not unlocked this viewpoint. Alright. Perfect. What is that thing? Begin trial. Alright, cool. I like how it shows me gliding. It has long been a familiar sight to me, but now I feel only conflicted thinking about it. On the bright side, this maybe means that Solis has matured. I know not if this growth or decline instead. Cheer out, Solis. It's not like you to get so down. Alright, since we're already here, why don't you tell us about the early history of the Order of Skeptics? Well, things are the way they are now. There must have been a point to their establishment, right? Otherwise, Irvine wouldn't have helped them and you wouldn't have been drawn to them. Very well, if you wish to listen, I will speak. However, you must know that my birth came after the Order of Skeptics was formed. What happened prior is but hearsay to me as well. It was said that before all that transpired, what is wrong with me? There were some of absolute purity and virtue who attempted to spread the word and catastrophe was imminent. But carrying a message does not halt the coming of ruin. Soon darkness washed over the lands as rolling tides, drowning all that lived in fear. Just as we saw the Secta Winna, even the strongest creatures were crystallized, perishing during the event. Comparatively, with how soft and weak humans are, their resulting scouring cannot be considered a personal feeling. But some individuals arrived, rushing into the maelstrom that was the calamity. Were these people the first Order of Skeptics? Indeed, their leader was Nagarjuna. He was once a researcher who worked in the depths of the woods, but he put roots down to help elevate the aftershocks of the catastrophe. Yes, and there was another one with golden hair. Though my elder spoke little of him, he should count as an interesting individual, I think. That must be our twin. Sigh, it's a real shame that he only lived a few hundred years ago. If he was still here, Pai would have loved to see him meet Arukubox. Then we can see who's more interesting. Why are we competing? Well, my victory is assured. Following this, after my birth, after effects of the catastrophe stabilized. So Solosh had nothing to do with them then. Not entirely. As the filth will never be fully eradicated, it's just that noble sacrifices like the ones made by the divine birds Simurg were no longer needed. What's more, such duties have already been performed by Mihir, Lashnu, and the other Peri predating me. After Nagarjuna, the elder slowly broke off contact with the Order of Skeptics. However, skeptics themselves remain ever interested in us Peri. But I suppose this is nothing strange. To them, after all, we Peri are heroes worthy of songs and odes. The strong feelings of admiration we inspire are more than we deserve. During that time, I often heard them loudly singing their poems and odes, and with the passing of time, the scenes of the divine bird sacrifice grew ever more vivid. Yet, my elder treats this as if it is a paltry thing. It sounds like Solace got buttered up by honeyed words. What? No, impossible. I clearly want to imitate the divine bird because I was moved by his passion and will. The only reason why I associated with the Order of Skeptics was because they would tell me about the happenings of the years past. Of course, it wasn't like they didn't heap an appropriate amount of praise on me. It's the same story, but told in an exaggerated way to get people's attention. Even Paimon likes listening to exciting stories. But if their intention was to record actual history, then they definitely did something wrong. Indeed, regardless if it is I or humans of the Order of Skeptics, those who condition themselves to accept hyperbole as ordinary will see themselves become like this. The Order of Skeptics archives were no longer simple, truthful records. Instead, they were filled with all manner of embellishments and subjective opinions. And unknowingly, I began to put renown beyond action itself. Looks like you finally get it. She seems more energetic than she was when she came here. Isn't this a good thing? And now Zervan won't be asking to take the chapter, will she? Your training is almost at its end. You'll definitely win Zervan's approval. Oh, that wasn't the last one? Oh, there's a quest for here. Let me collect that quest really quick. Hey, what's up, OG Prophet and Firefox? How you guys doing? I'll go draw right now. I'm not going to talk for some time. Yeah, no worries, no worries. Go do whatever you feel like you want to do. Lady Solange and you too. You never mind for that now. You skeptics, how could you? As skeptics, you might want to reorganize your thoughts before speaking up. You tell Sosi in detail about what Nasajuna had done. Is that so? But the incident seems completely arbitrary. His actions have undoubtedly violated the Order of Skeptics' true purpose, so one shouldn't generalize that to the whole Order. But isn't he the Visionopti? Are you really gonna let this slide? Let's put this non-comforting deeds aside for now. There's something of higher importance I need your opinion on, and it has something to do with Lady Solosh. Well then, since it has to do with Solosh, Paimon suppose we'll hear you out. Wonderful, please come with me. Is it something you can't say here? No, it's just that some things are easier said to understand after you've seen them yourselves. Oh my gosh, I wanna go over here. I was just accepting it. What does Sosi want to show us? Isn't this just one big stone sapling? Did it get eroded? The Corona ammonia in his artifact in the Order of Skeptics. It only appears this way because its fragments are lost. Engraved on the monument are the true names of every Peri in the first contract they formed with the Order of Skeptics. The immortality of the Peri is sustained by the Corona monument. One who manages to collect all 4 fragments and causes this contract to reappear will reestablish a contract with the Peri and attain a power that rivals the gods. Oh, sounds nice and all, but what does that have to do with us? Yeah, we're not interested in attaining power of the gods. As for forming contracts with Peri, we're already friends with Solar, so I probably think that there's no need for formalities like that. Who told you we were friends? Do you mind your manners, Pale Floater? You do have a point. We'll be friends once Paimon returns the favor by coming up with an ugly nickname for you. Paimon's disrespectful behavior aside, I assume you're planning to task Autobots with collecting the monument's fragments. That's very observant of you, Lady Celeste. That is indeed my plan. Searching is quite a lowly task. A task requiring adventure experience is better suited for professionals. And by that, I mean adventurers. I do not like her choice of words. So you seek to form a new contract with Vesperi and acquire power that rivals the gods. So they want to have power and not put in the effort. Okay, a mere human coveting a higher power. Could it be your inflated ego or utter ignorance? How could I have such presumptuous thoughts? I'm doing all this for the sake of research and bringing the historical truth to light. The academia and the Order of Skeptics went separate ways due to clash in our ideals, but our research has always emphasized history and heritage. I've never once coveted a higher power. The only thing I'm after is the contents of the inscription on the Karuna monument. It's all for the sake of research, I swear. Isn't that what the last guy said too? The initial contract between us skeptics and the Peri and every single Peri's true name. Isn't that enough to pique your interest? Not really, it's not like I can memorize everything. You're only interested in treasure, huh? Well, can't say I don't understand. Anyway, this is a formal commission. Please be sure that you will be well compensated by the Order of Skeptics. Since it's a formal commission with the compensation and all, maybe we should give it a go. Splendid, here are some clues regarding the location of the monument fragments. I trust that you're already familiar with clues like these as experienced adventurers. Oh, and one more thing, I have indeed cited suspicious individuals who covet the power of gods. They seem to have come all the way from the snowy lands. Oh, the Fatui. I've seen them sneaking around the Karuna monument, and it's clear that they're up to no good. They've even started setting up camp nearby. I'm sure you wouldn't put up with these outsiders as they please on your land, Lady Solush. Sounds like the Fatui, we just gotta chase them away, right? Yes, that's right. Go teach them a lesson. They set up 3 separate camps. I'll mark them on your map later. There's a commanding officer among them that watches over the whole situation. Perhaps defeating him would teach these outlanders to abide by your rules. Okay, enough talk. I leave the matter in your hands while I stay and continue reading up relevant documents with Lady Celeste accompanying you. I'm sure everything will go smoothly. Oh yeah. So much dialogue for a quest I just want to accept. That's... Whoa, okay. Let's go back to this. Go to quest. Last part. Almost done with this stupid training. Man, I spent like an hour and 30 minutes on this game. You look much happier than when we last spoke. Seems things have gone well. From what I've learned during this task, I've grown for now. You're worthy of being called Bloomguard? No, not yet. There is still a final portion of the task that I need to complete. Until all the tasks are done, until your respect is earned, I am not finished. Only then can the Twin Horn Chaplet truly belong to me. Well, it looks like you're actually beyond your rebellious phase after all, just as was claimed. Elder, you still remember that? Forget, I beg of you. Regardless, it's good to see that your spirits have returned. Arukubox, Paimon, please be witness to the truth of whether Solush is worthy of the Twin Horn Chaplet. Then I will await you at the end. See you soon. Woohoo! Hey, what's up, Mr. N? How are you doing? Right now, as you can see, I'm just doing the event for Genshin. Was hoping to get this done sooner, but it looks like I won't be able to get it done as fast as I thought I would be able to. Right now, I was just going through all the dialogue for the quest and whatnot, and obviously that took pretty much a long time since I'm still streaming Genshin, and I haven't started on Legend of Zelda yet. Head to this area. Oof. So much reading. Like that. The Tanuki Hollow from before the epicenter of the disaster of years past. Well, Pound didn't think Solis would really be able to extinguish the sign of Pasha and stop all the trouble happening here. Extinguishing the sign of Pasha is but the duty of a Bloomguard. Solis only did as she should. It was all thanks to me here and Last News help. Yeah, and we put in plenty of work too. Splendid, it's so nice of you. Mine is nothing in the pale fire to look beyond the person of greatest importance to me. Well, Solis' arrogance makes it its grand return. Why do both of you so harbor such doubt in me after all the time we spent together? My pride has never been born of blind arrogance. You should be well aware that I fully understand my past mistakes. Therefore, I place reputation above action, but now, as I have learned, this is an act of purest neglect. Just as Samur became the divine bird through her sacrifice, I will become the Bloomguard by my deeds and hear my name rightfully sung in the praise of my service. Additionally, I have completed all the assignments you have given me. Elder, now even you must admit that I am worthy of the title of Bloomguard, worthy of Twin Horn Chaplets. I indeed have no objection to the choice made by the Karina. What? Did you expect me to eject? No, I merely did not expect you to agree so easily, Elder. I expected a few rough words at least. I'm not nearly so vicious. About the responsibilities of the Bloomguard, I did not actually gain any knowledge from the chaplet. Is this because I still did not embody the traits of the Bloomguard fully? Do I still lack training? For this, the title of Bloomguard might be inherited, but the duties are always variable. I see. To state it simply, there are no fixed rules, and even more, there are no specific judging standards. Usually, the Karina's choice is final. So you're saying there is no point to this? I will not be taking the Twin Horn chaplet from you. Now you don't need to worry about the top of your head getting cold. Missing the points. I understand this must be part of the test. Seems like Shalosh is having an epiphany. Hey, what's up, Lumine? How are you doing? Right now, as you can see, I'm just doing the event right now. And it looks like we're nearing the end of it, but I still gotta complete the other activities, which shouldn't take too long. Even if the encounters was already determined, would it not be retreating the path of the folly if I cast aside all that I've learned during this training? So, I think this must be the last test my elder had left me. To a worthy Bloomguard, this is but a simple task. This is a sign of your complete trust in me, elder. I didn't expect you to see right through me. The Karina chose well. But your changes, I suppose Arukubox and Pana bear some credit for that. Indeed, my seniors Nopti and the Pale Floor are both beings of merit. Though I wish to say that I was potent enough alone, I think truly that only their aid could I extinguish the sign of Pasha. I didn't think that in so short of a time, Shotosh could become so responsible. Of course, as long as I hold my responsibilities close to heart, then my elder need not worry for my sake. Paimon keeps thinking that Zervan might have planned this, but seeing Shotosh this happy, Paimon can't really complain. Alrighty, alright. Yeah, after I'm done doing this, I'll be heading straight into, what do you call that thing? I'll be heading straight into, what you call that? Legend of Zelda. I was trying to complete this as fast as I can, but this was a very long quest with a lot of dialogue, and I wanted to read through all of it. Or should I just do the rest of this later? I could probably do the rest of it later. Yeah, let's just do the rest of this later. I kind of just want to get, I kind of just want to play, Legend of Zelda right now. So we'll end Genshin right here, and then I'll just do the rest of this stuff tomorrow. I probably might do, Spyro Abyss in the event. And then Legend of Zelda again. I've been playing this for like an hour and 40 minutes. And I think that's enough time spent on Genshin. So hold up. Luckily, I have everything set up already. So let me just mute this. You're gonna not hear sound anymore. At least from Genshin. Let's do that. There, now that's up. Hold quit. Hold on, I'm turning off Genshin. Alright, cool. Oh, I just hit my controller. Yeah, I gone through the long part of the event, which was basically just the dialogue with Solosh and Zervan. Ooh. Ay, ay, ay. Let's load this. How you been doing though, Lumine? It's been quite a long, it's been quite a long time, right? I do my best to learn more what is happening with Zelda before we meet again. Make sure to come back and visit. Oh, and don't forget, even when I cannot be by your side, you can always call upon my power as a sage. Kind of curious how that works. Nice, nice. Yeah, recently I've been playing Legend of Zelda. I'm not sure if you noticed. I've been waiting for this game for quite a long time. Since, I've been waiting for this game longer than I've been, what do you call it? Yeah, I've been waiting for this game longer than I've been playing Genshin. Hey, that weird looking orb is very important to Dahlia. I know that the chief said that you're free to use anything in town, but you shouldn't touch that thing until you check with Dahlia first. Where is Dahlia? Sobok. Oh, you're the Vo. Sorry, I don't have time to deal with a Vo right now. All my attention needs to be preparing to welcome the out-of-town Vi. I suppose I can tell you, after all, your situation is unique. As it happens, young Gerudo aren't traditionally allowed to interact with a Vo. And for a Vi born outside town, when they reach a certain age, they're summoned back to Gerudo town. Have you seen the little Vi around town? Little Aquet? She recently arrived here from out of town too, along with her mother, Perda. But Perda started working at one of the shops, a rather frustrating shop. In any case, we rarely see her out and about anymore. I think, and I quit Mr. Law, she spends so much time looking at the picture of Perda on the wall in the shelter. Thankfully, this town is like one big family. Everyone is going to look out for her, no matter whose bevy she is. That's a new term. So I'm glad the repairs of this place are done. We should be ready to welcome the new Vi. Alright. That's Greta, and that's Perda. I guess I might as well explore the rest of this desert. If I remember correctly, there should be a great fairy in the desert, unless they change the location entirely. Oh, wow. Oh wait, this is freaking... I didn't know they give out free items right there. Oh wow, that's a lot. What the heck? Regis Val has now granted you the power to summon her avatar. Alright. If you're wondering why I'm doing this to avoid the heat in the desert. That's ridiculous, but it works. Actually, wait a minute. I just realized something. I can explore somewhere else. Because I need to unlock the freaking map for this area. The light from a torch in the hand will not be extinguished as long as it remains dry. A torch is useful not just as a light source, but also to ward off the cold. Welcome back. Oh, you're not actually a stable association member? Yeah, I can see how 20 point thing could be confusing. It was going to be your reward for helping me clean, but you can't earn 20 points until you register at another stable. Come back and get your points once you do. So it looks like I have to sleep. I guess I might as well progress by getting all the towers, or at least the towers I can attain. Wait, why is she over here? I didn't know she came all the way over here. About time you showed up. Now that Lady Riju has awakened as a sage, Gerudo Town is unlikely to fall to monsters. I think of her often. I haven't left Lady Riju's side in years, after all. It's hard not to feel sad about it, but as long as Lady Riju is moving forward, so will I. We Gerudo will assist in the search for Princess Zelda. For now, we'll fortify the gates and seek out the enemy weak points with the monster control crew. If we find anything out, I'll let you know. Wow, she has a lot of trust in her now. That's pretty interesting. Linky, welcome back. I've been hearing a lot about your adventures. So anyone resembling the princess was seen disappearing into the sand shroud. Then there was the massive pyramid and the Gibdo attacks. Even with the strength of Gerudo, couldn't contend with all of that. But now, because of you, things are back to normal there, and some of the Gerudo have come here to offer support. Your help has had a tremendous impact. Thank you. It's become clear as day that there is a connection between Princess Zelda and the people. Things are much more serious than I previously thought. I need you to hurry to the remaining regions and soon. And we need to investigate the other village I'm concerned about too. Okay. It's a relatively new place called Teray Town in Akala, northeast of here. Hudson Construction is located there. They're the same folks who built Lookout Landing and the Skyview Towers. For some reason, Zonite devices are falling near that area more than elsewhere. Oh wow, there's got to be a special reason for it. If you want more info, talk to Atlas down in the shelter. He can probably point you in the right direction. He helps deploy monster crew squads to where they're needed and an extensive geographical knowledge. He can tell you more than I can about various regions and peoples. Anyway, I can get help from the research division after this, but I'm entrusting the investigation of the remaining regions with the phenomenon to you. Hey, welcome back, Stornor. How are you doing? Right now, we're back to Legend of Zelda. We were playing Genshin Impact for like an hour and 40 minutes, but now I switched back to Legend of Zelda. I was doing the events in Genshin Impact. I haven't completed all of it, but I completed all the dialogue quests. So, it should be easy tomorrow. But tomorrow, I'll probably play Genshin again in Legend of Zelda. But I'll probably do Spiral Abyss and the events. You got a new desk. Nice, nice. You did all the cable management and everything for your new PC on top of that as well. That must be super exciting. You might consider talking to her and seeing if there's some way you can pitch in. Yeah, Sonor, you should have seen me last night. I was getting my ass handed to me by one of the bosses. Like I was I was just like I was mad, but like I was more annoyed than anything. Because like I felt like I was crap at this game. But I just need but I think what I should have done was just I should have put more time into getting stronger because I only have like well, when I was fighting the boss I had like only 4 hearts. Hey, there's Hetsu, what the heck? I also got robbed. Robbed? What? At your house? But they didn't steal much, that was very surprising. Well, as long as you're okay, that's what's very important. You can see me, can't you? The name's Hetsu. So that's why you've been gone for quite a while, huh? I'm from Kodok Forest up north. I'm a musician and my happiest happy place is playing my maracas and dancing. I left the forest to do some traveling, but things have gone pretty wild lately. That's why I'm stopping at a safe place with lots of people around. But I'm getting bored just standing here. Do you want to see my dance before you go? Hang on, something's wrong with my maracas. The Kodok seeds inside are all gone, so we just gotta give him the seeds. You have a Kodok seed? Yep, I have like 8 of them too, actually. Yes, please. Na 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 na. They destroyed the log when no one is home. Wow, that's crazy. probably the closest thing that we had to a robbery wasn't really our place. So at our place, we have like 2 cameras at the front, and then our backyard is surrounded by 3 neighbors, so we don't have to worry about that too much. But like, if you want to get anywhere in the front, there's like 2 cameras, one at the driveway, one at the front door. So like, whatever's happening in front of the house the whole time, we know right away, and it gets into our mobile devices. So whether we're at home or not, we get the notifications, whether there's cars going nearby, or a person, or a cat. It's crazy. And there was one time that there was people robbing our neighbor's car, and our floodlight camera caught it. And when my mom did, she spooked the heck out of him. She's like, "What are you doing?" And then what he did was, there was 2 kids, right? And one of them closed the door, fell, ran, fell again, and then started running again. That was hilarious. If you bring me more Kodok seeds, I'll expand your inventory again. Yep, just like... You know, it'd be cool if these characters would give us dialogue based on if we played the previous game or not, because that would have been cool. Big question though, did they steal your computer? Because you just got that computer too. Da, 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 da. We do have a camera on the front door and inside, but the camera inside was unplugged because we were setting up the new desk. Out of all the days, super unfortunate. They stole 3 phones, 2 watches, and some money. Oh wow. And a tablet. Ay ay ay. That sucks. Yeah, somebody stole my probably the most expensive things in the house is probably in my room. With my computer and the iPad, my tablet, my iPad, my Switch, my controllers, my phone, my backpack actually, oh yeah, I have a VR set too in here. Pretty much all my electronics in my room. All nice and neat. But that makes it easy for anybody to walk in and just steal everything. But we have 3 German Shepherds, always on alert. Along with the fact that we have cameras and everything, and people know we have cameras. Especially if we catch you on our alerts. We're like the alerts get sent to not just one person, it gets basically sent to my mom, me, and my brother. So like somebody's always watching at our place. And then we technically do have a camera inside the house, but we don't really use it that much. Oh wow, the ghetto door over here, station. Savok. Before I greet you, I should thank you, so Sarkos. Most of us ghetto soldiers haven't traveled out of Ghetto region before. And now that I have seen this view in person, well, once we rescued Princess Zelda, I'll have to convince my friends in town to travel and experience this. So you better hurry up and find the princess and bring her back here. We'll keep this place safe until you do. So I'm assuming like as the story progresses, more and more people will be coming to town. Or not town, but to this base. What's cool too is that we don't have to go all the way to, I guess like for you would be the equivalent of Adana's forest. to meet this guy. Because this guy can upgrade your inventory. But in the first game, we had to go in basically the hidden forest. It's basically like the Adanala village, but harder to get to. So it's good that we don't have to go all that way just to meet this guy to increase our inventory for our weapons and shield and bows. Oh wow, this is the same outfit as before. I wonder if they have any new outfits. Hey, what's up, Munchy Munchkin? I'm not late, am I? For Genshin, yeah, you are. But for Legend of Zelda, nope. I just got here. Well, not just, but like I haven't really done much, so I say you're on time. I'm here for the prize. Prize. Are we talking about the welcome moon? Yeah, the welcome moon. I don't give that out till the end of this month, unless I put the dates wrong. I have to check the dates, but I'm pretty sure I have the dates set for the end of this month. But if you're wondering about that, that'll be at the end of this month. Oh, that's cool. I mean, I think it's better if we just had the ability, but unless she fights alongside us, then whatever. How's the game? From ranking 1 to 10, how good is this? If 10 is the best, I'd say a 20 or 100 or 1,000. Literally any number beyond a 10. If 10 is the best. But I'm very biased because I played all the Legend of Zelda games, and Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild was the game that got me into playing Genshin Impact in the first place. Like, the reason why I play Genshin Impact and everything is because of this game. And I've been waiting for this game longer than I've been playing Genshin Impact. So, that's my opinion. Damn, Aruku is influenced. Yep. I'm gonna sugarcoat it. This game is the reason why I play Genshin and Honkai Star Rail, and any future Hoyoverse game that comes my way. Strafe. Do a backflip to avoid enemy attacks and create openings to strike. I already know how to do it. Oh, whoops, I got hit. You can repel an attack if you parry the shield at just the right time. This is probably the hardest one, but we'll see. Build your power up and then release it in a charge attack. Catch your enemies in this motion to damage them. Yeah, so I didn't realize this trial was a tutorial trial. At the end, you're probably going to be playing 5 games at a time. Yep. It still amazes me how you strike that fast. You're telling me that ain't a bot? What do you mean that ain't a bot? Yeah, I think, like, if you think about Link's power, he's actually pretty overpowered. Like, the way that he can just swing those sword so fast within that instant is insane. He has physic defying abilities. He literally can like stop time every time he takes out the ability. Like, see, look, everything stopped when you use this ability, and then he can still focus on things. So considering that, this guy is freaking crazy. Hello, are you? Hey, how are you? Yeah, I'm a bot. Oh, you're talking about Stornor? You know, you're not the first person to mistake him for a bot because of that toolbar thing. Yeah, people with the blue highlights with the toolbar are moderators. The reason why the bot has that is because the bot has a moderator status. Yeah, it's tough though. It's trying to play all these games and try to be on top of everything. Probably this Zelda stream though would be pretty chill because after rushing the first region, like I was just like tired of getting my butt whooped. Like I struggled so much fighting the boss, like it wasn't even funny. So this time I'm gonna take my time. And not to mention, there's gonna be a master mode probably if they're gonna follow the same sequence as the first game. It's almost my birthday, so I'm trying new stuff. Nice, nice. Happy early birthday. That's an amiibo. Yeah, so right now I think in this stream I'll probably focus on trying to make Link stronger and doing side quests. Because the bosses are pretty hard and you probably like if you're fighting them for the first time, they're pretty difficult. But once you know what they're doing, like what the weakness are and everything, it becomes easier. But if you're fighting them for the first time without any knowledge, like I like to do, then this game is actually pretty hard. Alright, let me go do this on Shrine over here, because apparently I get something. Why is it so much like Genshin? You mean Genshin so much like this game? Because remember, this game came before Genshin. But yeah, these areas I'm going to are like the equivalent of teleporters in Genshin. And the rewards I get for completing a shrine is the equivalent of obtaining an Akalai. But instead of being able to increase your stamina, you can still increase your stamina in this game with the Akalai that you get in this game. But you can also increase your HP too. So HP and yeah, your HP and stamina. I'm a Zelda expert in Breath of the Wild, not in this game. In this game, I get my butt cheeks clapped all the time. Wait, so Hoyo ripped off this, or did this rip off, or did this? I mean, to be honest, both games are their own games. But back when Genshin was about to release, people compared Genshin to this game. Well, not this game, the previous game, which was Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. This game is the sequel, which is Tears of the Kingdom. But back then, people thought Hoyoverse was ripping Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild with their new game, Genshin Impact. And people disliked that to the point where somebody destroyed their PlayStation 4 at a PlayStation 5 convention in China. At Genshin Impact's official gaming booth at a PlayStation convention. And that video went viral. So if you look at, yeah, I'm not sure what the video is called, but that's how I came to know about Genshin Impact, was because some guy got mad that Genshin Impact was copying Breath of the Wild, and he smashed his PlayStation 4 console in front of a booth. I'm sure you can find the video somewhere. But that's the video that got me into Genshin Impact, was because of that. I was like, oh, there's a new game that's like Breath of the Wild. I was like, I definitely got to play that game, and then that's how I started playing. Legend of Zelda. I mean, Genshin Impact. Sorry. A lot of things I'm trying to remember. What does this do? What is this thing? So I can't do odds. What about this thing? What's the point of this? But yeah, in Legend of Zelda, I'll be honest, I suck at the puzzles. Some of them are pretty difficult. So hold up, guys. Let me try to see if I can figure out this puzzle. And maybe... What the frick is this? To be honest, I'm kind of confused how this puzzle works. Why is that thing not staying? Alright, cool. So what am I supposed to do? I'm assuming I'm supposed to hit that, but I'm just really not I'm not sure how that works. So I can't stick it to that. But that's at an angle. Like, what am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to do? Or, let's see. I mean, it has to do with something with this, right? I'm just not really getting that. Is there something above right there? Okay, luckily I can use this. So let's go get a oh, I can't go up there. Oh! Okay, I wasn't looking at the ground. Okay, no wonder there was that little gap. So I can't go up that. Yeah, Legend of Zelda, yeah, there's a lot to explain with this game, but if you're wondering what's happening, you can definitely find a recap video on the first game on YouTube somewhere. They already made one somewhere, I just don't know where it is. But first off, I just gotta figure out what the freak this puzzle does. What if it's this? Sorry guys, I'm trying to figure out with my tiny little brain, what am I supposed to do with this? So this thing is obviously a stake, as you can tell, and you can stick it into any solid surfaces. Although, I'm not sure. I thought it was there for me to just stop this thing, but I guess not. So I'm trying to figure out, I'm supposed to hit that, right? How am I supposed to launch that? The puzzle is giving me in both Aruku brain damage. Yeah, I'm super confused. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I just noticed that those two are the same. Oh wait, I was about to drop. Can I push it? Whoa. What? I'm very confused. Because they look the same. But this one doesn't turn. What if I take this off? Oh no, they're both connected. Like, just indefinitely. Can we push this? Can I push it? Nope. The issue is that, like, the stake comes out if I move it just a tiny bit, because that's how it works. So this thing might have to... Now I'm assuming, like, I don't even know what I'm thinking. Like, what is happening? And then there's also the question of this other wall right here. Like, what the frick is this wall? Yeah, like, what is this freaking puzzle? You know, funny enough though, I was watching a stream yesterday where another streamer was just having a brain aneurysm too, and like, how, like, how does this puzzle work? Wait. Nope. Okay. Okay, so that's stuck right there. Not sure if that's how you're supposed to do it. Oh wait, I can stick it. All right. So I can go through objects like that if you're wondering. But what I can't figure out is like, what the frick is this for? And I'm sure I need that ball to launch it somehow. I'm just not really sure how that works. Let me put that right there. Put this right here. Maybe you launch that thing with levitation. See, like, can I just tap it? Fuck. Hmm. What puzzles me the most is like, what the freak is this here for? Like, what? Like, what am I supposed to do? Because like, the only connection I can get from that is that it looks like that. See, like, look at that, completely identical, but it doesn't move. Let's see. What am I supposed to do? What's this thing? Wait, what? Well, now we know how that works. Easy peasy, I guess. All right. I get it now. No wonder. It does move. We were right. We just didn't know how to move it. Okay. Give me that. I need that spike. Let's see. Oh wait, I don't want to attach it. All right, let's move that because okay. So now we know how to do it. We just gotta like actually just make it so that way it actually hits our target. So okay, stick it right into the hammer looking thing. Right there. Perfect. Take this thing. Put it over here. Attach. This is so freaking dumb, but okay. What if I take one of these sticks instead of having this hit that, I could have one of those pogo sticks or something. What happened to my thing? It just completely broke. It worked like one time. Okay. Whatever. You know what? Let's just give up on the fact that we have to. Let's just do it. Let's just do it like this. Let's just do it as it comes down. Okay, that's all we need to do. Okay, this one's easier. We're gonna get the chest. We're gonna get the chest in this stupid one. Man, this is not looking how I wanted it to look. Nope. Uh, yeah, that's good enough. Okay, so we're gonna do it like this. Okay. I gotta hit it with the edge. Yep. There. The other one, all this for a chest. Yep, all this for a chest. Sometimes they give out good rewards, but let's see. This one is not a good reward. You can make this. Things that you cannot make, like weapons or whatever, are probably more valuable, or maybe even minerals. But nope, we got a dumb little potion that doesn't even refill a whole stamina wheel. Okay, so now we have one oculi out of the 120 that's out there. Yeah, there's a lot of stupid puzzles like these. Your math teacher must have really favored you since you're so precise and on the angle. Funny enough, geometry was the best math class I had. It's the only class where I passed it with ease, but you know, shapes here are pretty easy, right? But any other math, I'm super bad at. Yeah, these puzzles are pretty fun, but they're really annoying if you can't figure it out. But what I should have done in the beginning was hit that little freaking that lever thing, whatever you want to call it. That would have made it a lot more faster. So next time I should just try out everything that I can probably hit. That would have saved us a lot of time. Man, in this stream, guys, or probably for a lot of the streams, I'll be taking my time in Legend of Zelda. But what the frick is that? Is that a monster? It's a monster. I don't like that. There's two. Oh my god. Burn! Incinerate him. What the frick is this? A blue moblin horn. A large curved horn with two extremely hard tips. Attach it to a weapon to moderately increase its attack power, or cook it with a critter to make an elixir. Alright. Trust me though, like the monsters are a lot harder than I make it seem, because like if you're not used to these type of games, or if you haven't played the previous game, it's actually hard as heck. Like you see that tower over there? That tower is guarded by a army of those mobs. And when you're fighting them one by one, they're not too hard, but when you're fighting a whole base of them, they're hard as heck, especially if you're going there with just 3 hearts and a stick. And don't worry, that isn't the strongest monster in this game. The strongest monster in the game is called a Lino. It's basically a half beast, half horseman type of thing. But there's different variants of them. But each variant can probably one-shot you. And they're not a force that you'd want to run into unless you have max everything. Trying to not like damage this. Oh wait, not a cucumber, I meant zucchini. The tower longer than the cucumber I just ate. I would hope so. I'm like, what kind of zucchini or cucumber are you eating? You know, what I like about Legend of Zelda, there's so much great detail in things. Like here, I'll show you a really cool detail right off the bat. This one is pretty cool. So if you take off your pants, right? Remove your pants. So right now I'm not wearing any shoes. So if you try to open it, see, let me try to open it from here. Watch this. You see how he kicked the chest and he hurt his foot? You don't really see that too often. Now if you open up another chest and you're wearing like shoes or whatever, he doesn't hurt his feet. And there's other little details too, like if you're wearing clothes and you're swimming, you actually go slower, which makes sense, right? Because you're wearing clothes. So if you're fully unequipped, don't have any weapons or shields on you, no clothes, you actually swim faster. Maybe not like super fast, but faster than you were if you're fully clothed and stuff like that. And then there's other details that oh yeah, there's this too. So the game doesn't tell you you can do this, right? But this was the same in Breath of the Wild. Like they didn't tell you that you can do this. But if you take flint and wood, put it on the ground, nothing happens, right? But if you strike it and create sparks, oh, well that's another cool detail. Because I'm using wood, I'm not gonna make any sparks, right? Because you see, I'm using a wooden stick. But if you switch to a weapon that can make sparks, like a russet claymore or something, anything that's metal, pretty much. It sparks, and you can make a fireplace wherever you want to go. There's a lot more details I can go into detail about, but that would take forever. But there's a lot of neat things like that in Legend of Zelda: Tears of the Kingdom and Breath of the Wild, and not just with like physics, but also with like dialogue or whatever. It's pretty hilarious. Anyways, what was I doing? I was just doing random stuff, huh? Oh yeah, I think my biggest objective right now is trying to unlock this tower. So this tower is the equivalent. So you see those big towers, right? So if you play Genshin, right, you should be familiar with how it works. But they're the equivalent of a statue of 7. So if you unlock a statue of 7, you reveal an entire map area. So If you're wondering why I'm going for these towers, that is the reason why, to unlock more map areas, at least to be visible on my little tablet thing. So that's what we're gonna do right now. Crap, it might be too hot for me to climb the mountain. Oh wait, maybe I'm good. Maybe I'm good. It looks like the heat has gone down because it's not what do you call it, noon, right? If it was noon, then it'd be too hot right now, but because it's not noon, I should be good. Oh crap, what the frick is this? Oh, I get it. That's the reason the tower is thick. Oh my gosh, your wording. Yes, that you're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. There's nothing wrong with that. Your deduction is absolutely impeccable. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay. Stamina is real. See, can I just like... Nah, it's not close enough. I guess I'll have to climb this the old-fashioned way. This will be quite tiring. Let's see, can I get there just by climbing normally? Or... Nah, I might not have enough stamina. Yeah, for this cliff, I might not have enough stamina, but we'll see. If I can just get right there, that would be cool. I do have an energy drink that I just got from that stupid shrine, so I could probably use that too, just for this. Wait, I have enough. Never mind. Alright. Oh my god, that scared me. I'm not used to that. Okay, luckily there's structures over here that I can use to climb, probably. Unless I could do this, can I? Oh my gosh. Pixel. Actually busted. I don't have to climb all that garbage. Okay, let me go make a weapon with this. Let's use... I guess this is the only one. Soldier Construct, Soldier Construct Horn 3. We'll drop that. And what we'll do is we'll fuse this. 27 attack. Cool. Now I have a better weapon. I feel bad for poor Aruku. Why do you feel bad? I'm actually having a lot of fun. Oh yeah, what you're talking about for departing and heisting. So departing and heisting, it doesn't matter which command you use, either one works. I still have the original command is heisting. But I put depart just because, you know, because I can. And I really don't want to fight you guys. I don't want to end you. I don't want to end you. I warned them. Luckily, they back off after you kill one of them. But you know what I wonder, guys? You know how they make that little yelp before they die or when they get hit? I always wonder how do they get those sound effects? You are constantly running around and when you arrive, more fighting. I welcome the fights. Unless there's a whole camp of them. Why is it sparkling? Yeah, I'm trying to figure out how to activate this because this obviously doesn't have any power, and I'm kind of just like wondering, like, what? How do you do it? Also, where are you, Riju? Riju, where are you? I'm not sure how this works at all. Well, that didn't work. Wait, is that a Kodok right there? Oh no, there's a guy right here. Uh-oh. Oh, did he come to see the Skyview Tower? I hate to break it to you, but the Skyview Tower is out of order. I'm here to fix it, but unfortunately the elevator is broken too. I can't get up to the tower to make the repairs. Oh, okay, so that's why it isn't working. Do you see the metal bit up there? There used to be a platform attached to that. If you add enough weight, it'll go down and I'll go up. But the platform is gone. There's nothing attached to that metal bit, so I'm stuck down here. I obviously can't fix a Skyview Tower. I wish I knew some way to get up to the top. Alright, I guess that's how we fix it. That's too high. Oh, okay, perfect. I want to see how far this takes us. I don't see where it fell from, actually. Is the island not there, or it just fell randomly? Looks like we'll stop. Oh wait, is that a star bit? Crap, I gotta get that. Oh my gosh, I almost thought I died. Wait, I gotta get that. These things are really important. This was actually in the first game too. Star fragment, a mysterious stone fragment that fell from the sky. The gem-like quality makes it highly valuable. One theory is that it has the power to light up its environments. So I'm gonna keep that. Anyways, let's go back up now. Alright, now we gotta climb all the way up again. Gosh, this guy again. Alright, so okay, I can go up. So we just need to add some weight is what you said, right? We can probably use this, right? How much weight do we need to add? One crate. Alrighty, I'll take my go now. Yeah, no worries. Thank you for coming by, Angus. Have a great day. Not enough? There, now that's enough. Are you the one who got the elevator working? You're amazing. I'll get to work on fixing the Skyview Tower right away. Okay, so that explains why I wasn't able to get the Skyview Tower. If I swap out these parts for heat-resistant ones, yes, it worked. Thanks to you, I could fix the Skyview Tower. Please take this for your trouble. If you're headed to the desert, make sure to protect yourself from the heat. It can get dangerous out there. Sometimes there's just no avoiding the heat. When that happens, a meal that'll cool you down should come in handy. Alright, there. Now I can unlock the freaking map. Oh wow, you can really see everything from here. Wait, what's a giant floating block over there? There you have it. We're a human satellite. Surface map updated. Yeah, see, I've been to that maze before, but it looks like it's a little bit different now. Sky map updated. Yeah, basically, yeah, in this game, you can go in the sky, on the surface, and below ground. Let's see if I can make it over there. Maybe not. We'll see. See that floating big thing over there? That is very new to the game. But that maze down there is not new. But there might be new enemies and new rewards, so who knows. Oh wow, this is cool. No, I want those fairies. Why do they make it so hard? I think you're seeing where I'm going with this, right? But where should I go? I feel like I should go over there. Let's see if I can make it. I don't think I can make it. Okay, can I make it? If I can get close enough to glide to it, then it's possible. God, make it. I'm holding my breath right now. I'm like, oh no, don't do this to me. Don't do this to me. Don't do this to me. Get me out of here. Okay, I made it. Wait, why is gravity different? Look at this. Let's go do this puzzle. Like, I'm very interested in that maze, but I really want to do this puzzle. Resting at an inn. Alright. Oh, did I complete it on the first try? Oh, okay. So it looks like this shrine is easy. So I guess the real trial was getting to this area. So it gives me the reward easily. Sometimes some of the shrines do that, where if it's a hard to reach area, it just gives you the reward off the bat. Looks like it gives me a bow, possibly? Yep, it does, but it's an alright bow. It's a bow nonetheless. Whoa! That is very different. I guess this one isn't as simple as I thought it was. Clearly, I did not think this through. Get me out of here, please. That was a huge juke right there. Alright, so there must be a way to solve that shrine. Hmm. It won't activate till I go up there. Yep. Hmm. Okay, so I do notice something quite unusual. See those torches? Those torches are the only thing that look kind of weird. What the heck? Okay. Big brains. Shut up and give me my orb. Light up blessing. Alright, now let's go solve this maze. South Lome Castle top floor. Wow, this place is gigantic. You use Sifa in this labyrinth of the sky. I'm not strong enough yet. Go to the labyrinth of the land. Deep within its corridors, a dragon ring sleeps. Await the one who will awake it. Deep in the land. So there is another maze I have to go to. But if it says deep within the land, it must mean the chasm, right? Underground? So I have not yet to encounter this place yet. I just realized there's multiple areas just like this. Oh! Gravity's normal again. I feel like this maze is slightly different than before. So a little bit different, yes. Or is it the same? I think it might be the same. Yeah, everything looks the same from above. The only thing that's different is probably like over here. Issue is I can't go through everywhere I please because of this. I guess I'm just gonna have to keep on traveling till I find something useful. Strong zonation shield. Oh wow. Yeah, I have no way to get rid of that blight right there, so I think I might have to give up on this until I find a way to cleanse this area. Yeah, a lot of it's covered in that black or red sludge. Unfortunately, it doesn't look like it shows me the shrines on the maps, so I have to figure it out myself. So I guess I'll travel more. I'll travel to the other areas to unlock the towers. That'll be my main objective, just unlocking the towers. And I don't like this area. Okay, but there is a shrine right over there. Two shrines, actually. Let's see. Which one should I go to? Oh, whoops. That's a whole camp right there. Ooh. Wow, she made it a lot more easier fighting them. So maybe I can take entire camps now with her. Might as well getting all the materials here. To use as weapons or something. I should probably take that sick though. Which one should I drop? Let's see, I should probably get this thing. Unfuse that. I'm trying to like get rid of the fuse material. For this thing? Destroy it? Oh, okay, I gotta do it like that. Drop, that's bad. And then as for shields, I feel like I dropped these ones. These ones are pretty bad. Oh, look, there's a fan. See this one, we'll do this. Fuse it with this thing. And then we'll fuse it, this one. Fuse this one with a strong sphere. Hold. Decrease. Drop. Oh wow, that's a lot of... Alright, now I can switch back to the other one. Let's get this shrine and another one. Tennyson Shrine. It has a bow, doesn't it? This shrine purifies the ancient evil. You will have to... You who have entered here, heed my instruction. Set your aim, then throw the weapon at the enemy. I don't want to throw my weapons. I don't want to throw my weapon. Okay, fine, I'll throw this weapon. Well done. Maybe waste a perfectly good weapon on them. Watch the enemy's movements and throw the weapon carefully. You have proven your mastery, now proceed to the innermost chamber. Does it want me to destroy more of my weapons? I'd prefer if it didn't do that. Okay, at least it got me a replacement. It resonates with attached zonite devices to slightly increase its attack power. Okay, so I should combine these with zonite devices is what it's saying? Which one should I attach it with though? Visitor to the Shrine of Light, that which imprisons and purifies ancient evil, blah 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 blah. Oh wow. Is that how it works? Okay. If I'm not mistaken, there was another shrine in that direction, so let me go over there. Whoa. Why are there lizards on the ground for that? Where is this shrine? I just want to. Oh, there it is. Right there. I like how they make him a little bit more visible than before. Building of logs. Alright, I guess we're climbing. Alright, not too bad. Good enough. Alright, let's take this. Aha! Ay, ay, ay. Alright, so take those. This is fun. This is overkill, but it'll work. Oh, it was right there too. Oh my gosh. Oh wait, that's wrong way. Let's go over here. Put this a little bit in the water. Does this have infinite energy or something? Because it's not showing the battery this time. Get over here. What am I spinning it around for? Well, I don't need that, but we'll take it, I guess. What a fun little trial. Visitor to the Shrine of Light, that wish will imprison, blah blah blah. Same thing. Now I have enough to level up 2 hearts. I just realized there's something in the sky over there. Anyways, I'll probably end the stream here for today, guys. But thank you guys for coming by, and see you guys either in Discord or next time I stream, whenever that is. Probably tomorrow, but if it isn't, I'll